Yes, hello everybody. This is Ray from Ray's United, and I'm back, people. I'm back. Yes, so today we're gonna talk about quite a few things and very important things, and I'm just getting excited about it. And I can tell you that, listen, the things we need to talk about are so important, and I am obviously getting myself prepared for it, of course. And yeah, we're gonna just get it rolling and get you guys ready for it. I don't know what's happening. It looks like my internet is just messing about again. Oh man, I'm getting tired of this. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know. Guys, am I live? Am I live? Because I don't seem to be live. Something has gone wrong. Something has gone wrong. Something has gone wrong. Yes, hello people. Sorry about that. I'm back live. I hope I am. I hope I'm back live. Guys, can you respond if I'm live, please? Because I can't know. Am I live? All right, cool. Yeah, I'm back. I can see people chatting, but nobody's actually making any comment for me to know if I'm live. And I hate that because I can't know if I'm live if nobody's responding. Am I live, please? Please say yes. Please do me the honor to say yes if I'm live because I can't see anything at the moment. Bloody hell. All right, anyway, I'm back. We're all welcome here. Sorry about that. This something has just gone wrong. I don't know. It's like people can't see. Something is wrong with YouTube today. Like people can't see anything. I don't know what's going on because we shouldn't be getting 11 views. Never. We shouldn't be getting 11 views. Something is wrong with YouTube today. Something is wrong with YouTube. I can guarantee that. I can guarantee that. I can guarantee that something is wrong. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. Is it only members or something? Because it looks like nobody can watch it. Wait, let me check. I don't get this. Because I'm only seeing members. I'm not seeing anyone. This is so weird. Let me refresh this. Reload. I'm only seeing members. And it seems as though only members are watching. Oh, fuck me. It's not public. Oh, that is bad. Okay. All right. I think they'll find it now. Oh, This is so bad. Oh, nobody saw it. Nobody really saw the video. Right, people are back, so it's my fault. I need to blame myself. All right, thanks everybody. Yeah, I made a mistake. I didn't make it public, and as a result, nobody could see the live show. So if you watched 5 minutes into it of me ranting, nobody could see. Only the members, because I knew something wasn't right, but I didn't actually check it. So yeah, that's why you couldn't see. The show has been started for the past 5 minutes, and nobody could see because I didn't make it public. It was sort of unlisted. So yeah, let me just calm down a little bit, and then I'll get into the live show because I'm a little bit moody at the moment. A little bit moody. Yes, I'm back, people. I'm back. Give me a few minutes. Give me a few minutes. Give me a few minutes. Few minutes. I'll be back. All right, people. I think I'm a bit calm now. Cool. Yeah, smash the like button where you're at. Smash the subscribe button, of course. Become a member. Obviously. Yeah, the membership is growing. I've got people from the UK now watching, so that's good. And obviously, yeah, people from the United States as well watching, so that's also good. Before there weren't many of them watching because obviously they were very, very skeptical about Pi Network, but now they can see that Pi Network is holding its own. So they're all sort of excited about what the future holds for Pi Network. So that's great. We've seen it the past few days. We've seen what's been happening, and the price obviously has stabilized um, around 150, 160. So that's sort of good so far. So I can't complain really. Um, really great stuff, obviously. Let me know where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out. It's very important. And I would also, obviously, if you've got good questions which I deem good, we could talk about that as well. All right, all right. Cool. So earlier, if you're watching, obviously, if you're joining, earlier I had a 5 minute sort of talking to myself and a few members because I hadn't actually made the live show public, so people couldn't watch it, and it was more not private but unlisted. So it meant that members were the ones that could see me, and I never understood why. But hey, yeah, so it's sort of dampened the mood a bit, but let's hope the chats can, lighten up the room, and eventually maybe my mood would normalize, because it's dampened the mood, and I'm pissed at myself, to be honest, for not doing that, because I had all the time. Anyway, I'm going straight to the point, so let me just talk about it. So Pi Network, of course, things that we've learned since, Pi Open Network, things that we've learned since its inception. Now, obviously, I've put on five things, which I believe we may have learned. There may be more, but this is my opinion. The five things I have learned, or we may have learned, definitely since the inception of the open network. Now, the first thing I've learned is we know it's not the bull run, not yet. Therefore, the general curve is not a bull curve. It's sort of a swaying towards the bear market at the moment. But Pi isn't following suit, because a new, vibrant sort of crypto in the crypto space. And I would say it's really following the narrative that Change Our Fan put to play, which is the non-conformist take that she made mention of. And when you look at it, I think that narrative is absolutely spot on, because right now I'm looking at, obviously, Pi, and generally it's been up in the last 24 hours. It's been up 3.41% as and when I'm speaking. And it's interesting to see that all of the other cryptos are down. They're all in the red. And I'm talking about the major cryptos, not the new ones, but the major cryptos are all in the red. But Pi doesn't seem to be following suit. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. But that's what most new cryptos do. However, you look at Pi, there's no real volatility in Pi network. If anything at all, if you try to zoom out, it is taking an upward trajectory, even though at the moment it sort of has flatlined. But that's to be expected, because there's so many pioneers who are cashing out, and there are newer sort of buyers of Pi. So it's like a trade off here, sellers and buyers. So people are selling, people are buying. So therefore, the price keeps toggling between 150 and, sorry, 1.5 and $1.6. So it is interesting to see. It is interesting to see, and you can see straight away that Pi isn't following the norm. It is not your usual sort of cryptocurrency that goes with the wind. And when, Bitcoin is down, they're all down and stuff. Pi is not going to follow suit, because Pi has a different sort of trend and different trajectory, in that we do have our own ecosystem where we will be able to deliver with our utility platform. So, therefore, I am more optimistic about the immediate to midterm future, or the midterm future of Pi Network, or of our project, if you want to call it that way. But yeah, it's quite interesting, and I'm really excited about it. To be honest, I'm really excited about it, I must say, and I can tell you that there are lots of people. I mean, what I'm hearing is that there are lots of the big guns. When I say the big guns, the ones with the cash, the ones with lots of money, and they're looking at Pi as a huge potential, but they will observe it for now, and then maybe over the past 6 months, over the next 6 months to a year, they will probably make a move or something, and you would see Pi's price, spiking, and going up and up, because these people will look at it as a long-term investment, as opposed to any sort of meme coin where people come in with emotion, pump, and then dump very quickly and so on. This is not like that. This is a long-term project, so people will not just pump and dump. People will observe, and that's what they're doing at the moment. They're observing, and once they obviously conclude the observations, they will look into making the next step. And let's hope the next step is investing in Pi Network and our ecosystem as a whole. So I'm looking at the very first lesson I've learned or what I've learned, and that is Pi. We're not in the bull run generally, crypto, but Pi seems to be following the non-conformist route, which is a very what's the word we're looking for? Listen, I can't think of words at the moment, but it's defiant. It's taking the defiant route. So Pi is very defiant, and Pi is not gonna relent. Do you know what I mean? So it is interesting to see what Pi is all about at the moment. And people who were slagging off Pi and slagging off the project, I think they may have swallowed their words, or they will just feel so proud in that they will not want to talk about it. But hey, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. It is what it is. But before I go ahead, there's something else which obviously had been happening in the space in recent times, and obviously most of you may have heard of it. It's to do with the Bybit CEO, Ben, whatever his name is, and he slagged off, times even swore at Pi Network, and trying to defend their stance by saying that they never failed the KYB and so on and so forth, and Pi is a criminal entity and blah blah blah. He went on to say so many different things. Most of them could be legally not prosecutable, but legally sort of. The words ain't coming today. My etymology is sort of missing, but it could be legally. It could put him in some trouble legally if the Pi Court team took it forward, because you can't be saying things which are unfounded. Do you know what I mean? Just because you're angry. You're angry, and you're sort of feeling isolated in terms of your crypto exchange, and therefore you thought, you know what? Let me create something that would destabilize the coin. And unfortunately, what he actually did was made Pi popular, because people then began to observe, study the whole thing, and realized, you know what, this guy just waffling. He doesn't know what he's actually talking about in terms of Pi, so he is waffling. And they never took him seriously. And I don't think he's egotistic, so I don't think he's going to come forward and say he apologizes or he was wrong about Pi Network, blah blah blah. He won't do that. So let's just not count on that. But I think he has to retract his words. So what the tweet, whatever he sent, he needs to retract it, because those points he was making were unfounded. So that needs to be retracted. Apology, that would be an icing on the cake, but there has to be a retraction of his words. And if he can do that, then we'll be looking at a vibrant and prosperous and peaceful crypto space, because there are lots of people's sort of there is a place for everyone in the space. We shouldn't be jostling and holding a tug of war as to who's going to win and conquer everybody. It shouldn't be that way. If Bitcoin were to do that, none of us will have the opportunity to even say, "Oh, we're mining Pi or we're mining such and such." You know what I mean? So I feel like the exchanges need to also be accountable. And in this case, Bybit need to be accountable for what they said about the Pi Core team or Pi Network as a whole. I don't want to go back to that, because I believe that has been spoken about, so we shouldn't really get into that. But hey, the non-conformist take that Change Our Fan put across in her delivery a few days ago upon the following the launch of Pi. Pi's open network, has made its way into the crypto space, and I believe we can see that she wasn't just blabbing; she was actually spitting facts, and that is now visible for everybody to see. So that is my first point when it comes to what we've learned since its inception. So if you want me to state it, is the fact that we are following the non-conformist take. That's what it is. The second thing we've learned is Pi is a giant of a coin. That's the second thing we've learned. Pi is a giant of a coin. It is not here to play. Pi is here to stay. Do you know what I'm saying? So because of that, you can't sway the narrative. You can't make people believe that, oh, Pi is just temporary and blah blah blah. Pi is permanent. It's here to stay. So you either be with it or you be against it, and it doesn't matter. For all you know, all these big guns, when I say big guns again, I mean people with lots of money, they're observing Pi and realizing, you know what, let's take our time, observe where it goes, because it's a very stable sort of coin as opposed to volatile coin. It's not a stable coin, but it's a stable sort of coin. So it sort of stays, toggles around a certain price for a while before it pumps, and then it comes down a bit and toggles around that price and then pumps, and it comes out a bit and then toggles. So if you look at the pattern we're following, that's what it's been. If you zoom out and go, or is it zoom out or zoom in? Zoom in, say let's go to 4 hours and see, you can see straight away. You can see the trend. So right now it's yep, it really looks cool, man. It really looks cool. So this is the 4 hours. And when I look at the 4 hours, I zoom out, I can see straight away what that's all about. Do you understand? So it went down a bit, and then it stayed there for a bit, and then it rose. We all knew that, we all know that spike it had 2 days ago, and it kept doing that the whole time, but it's taking that upward trajectory, and now it stayed around the 150, 160 mark for a very, very long time, all day today, wherever you're at. It's very, 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 very stable at the moment. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. What we don't want are spikes. I mean, major spikes in seconds. We don't want that. All right. So it's a giant, and I believe that because you check forget the rankings. There's nothing official when it comes to Pi on Coin Market Cap in terms of rankings. So rankings not yet. We have to see a lot more sample. So the sample size is small. It's only how many days? 4 days now. So we need a lot more sample size. So let's say a month, 2 months, and we can judge on that to see if Pi is really a giant. But it is a giant, obviously, from what I've seen. And yeah, I mean, the market capitalization, not market capitalization, the turnover, the 24-hour turnover is the one that catches my eye. You look at most exchanges, you can see that. For instance, we look at we look at um, which one is this? So this is the hottest crypto at the moment, and Pi is number one. Pi is hottest than everyone. So you look at all of these cryptos, and they're all sort of in the red. Only Pi happens to be in the green or whatever color that is. So again, maybe it's the new shiny toy, but I've seen, well, all the new shiny toys seem to be in the they seem to be in the uh green. They all seem to be in the green. So yeah, that's good. That's good to see. That's good to see. All right. And so I'll go to the third one. So the third point is exchanges are scrambling to list. And that's the truth. We saw the tug of war as to who was going to win to be the first exchange to list Pi. It so happened to be OKX, but OKX, there's a lot of restrictions on OKX in many countries. So OKX, no, I'm not really talking about OKX because I can't use it. So to hell with them. They should follow the rules in this country, and I will be able to use them. BitGet is partial, so I can see a lot. I can see certain things, but some of the functions are not really operational. So the one that really works here in the UK is obviously MEXC or MEXC. That's the one that works almost perfect in the UK with little to no restrictions. So yeah, that's the one I've been looking at through, and it's perfect, to be honest. I don't like the interface compared to BitGet, but it's doing the job. So yeah, the exchanges which I've listed them, Pionex is not to be used. It's restricted in the UK as well. So maybe US people, you have your Pionex, we have our MEXC. So that's good. And the rest of the world have Gate.io and OKX. That's what it is. And obviously BitGet. But yeah, it's really good. Really good. I'm definitely I'm all for exchanges trying to, scramble to list by, and some of them still haven't listed, like Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, the major ones, major ones. They haven't listed because if they list or when they list, we're gonna see something different. We're gonna see we're gonna see like probably a spike in the price, definitely, because looking at it, if Binance were, even if Coinbase were to list, people in the UK and the US will be extremely ecstatic and comfortable to trade in Pi, knowing that there won't be any major restrictions on what they could or couldn't do. Kraken, I haven't used it, but I know Kraken is also more or less like Coinbase, and then we have what's the name? Binance. Binance as well. So yeah, we'll see. Binance have to follow the rules in the UK so it can be completely used, so we can actually link our banks instead of P2P, because P2P is horrible, man. You have some people who want to scam you if you're not careful. They will scam you. So whatever you do not confirm until the money they're supposed to pay you is in your account. And the fourth point is they triggered a major exchange, which I've already spoken about, obviously, which was Bybit. They were triggered by Pi. They felt like the fact that they didn't pass the KYB or whatever that is that happened, they took offense to it and threw shades at Pi Network and the whole team. But listen, I don't want to go back to. I've already talked about it. They were triggered, yes. The lies they were telling about some legal issues in China and all of that. Obviously, the Core team have come out and explained it, so I take their word for it, and that's it. Really, nothing to talk about. And finally, on my things that we've learned since the inception of the Open Network, there are more and more to come, and this is just the beginning. What does that mean? That will lead me to the Pi Core team push ahead. I'll talk about that, but before that, I need to go into the comments for us to for me to see what people are talking about. So Glenn is here, of course. Yeah, hit the button, bro. 299, you're in. Yeah, definitely. If you want to become a member, that's what you need to do. Hit that button, the join button, and from there you follow the rules and you're in. Simple as that. Bit get denied Pi 24 hours later. They got hacked. Karma. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that vividly. Pi has 918.97 million. Where is it? Million in trading volume. This is very high for a new coin. Extremely high. Extremely high. A few days ago, it was at past a billion. So yeah, that was really cool. Congrats, Ray, for another 1K subscribers. You're on fire, Ray. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. I started mining Pi in 2012, and I have 500. Okay, you're a troll. I'm putting you on thing. Where is it? Timeout, because we don't do such stupid jokes here. Unfortunately, I'm not in the mood to even accommodate that joke. Oh, Junior. Okay, congratulations. I don't know what he's talking about, but congratulations. Um, when Pi listed, we will have major selling pressure. What selling pressure? No, I don't think so. I think buying pressure is what you meant to say. Buying pressure. All right, cool. Oh yeah, Junior as a member. All right, thank you so much, Junior. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that, Junior. Really appreciate it. Um, is Pi Network centralized or decentralized? If it's decentralized, why do we have to wait for migration? Yeah, because we're in the ecosystem. What are you talking about? It's decentralized and if you're on exchanges, is it really decentralized? It will be completely decentralized if the Web3 wallets come into the fray. If they don't come into the fray, then it's technically decentralized, but realistically, it's semi decentralized or semi centralized, whichever way you want to sway towards. But right now, I wouldn't say it's completely decentralized. I would say it's probably 75% decentralized because we can't have it on Web3 wallet. There are no smart contracts and all of that. So you can't say it's completely decentralized. No, it's not. Not in my book anyway. It's a personal opinion. You can agree or disagree. It's your opinion as well. Pi network is yet to be partially decentralized. It's not. Yeah, it's not really decentralized yet completely. I don't think it is personally. Anyway, I don't think it is because the core team still have a hold on the project because certain things haven't happened. People still haven't been migrated. People still haven't been KYC'd. We haven't received our you know, transferable Pi. We haven't received our unverified Pi. I mean, the ones that are unverified and now becoming verified. We haven't received any of those. So that is not completely decentralized. Do you get me? That's not completely decentralized. So no, I don't think it's completely decentralized. Um, let me see. Yeah, Richard, how you doing? Richard is still not a member. How did that happen? He needs to buy his own membership. He's waiting for membership, but that's not going to happen because I would even tell Glenn not to do it. That's just the thing because prepay card. It's not me. It's Google. But I think you're in anyway. You're in. You're in. So it doesn't matter. Okay. So we've got Matla watching from Botswana. What if Nicholas tweet tomorrow and said he will not say that? He will not say Satoshi. He will not say such a thing. That has to remain a mystery. We've got Sammy watching from Nigeria. We've got Kelvin Air watching from Nigeria as well. Thanks so much. If Pi reached over $1 so fast in a few months, this price should be at least 150. It doesn't work like that because you have to remember there's going to be a second migration, which would um, stimulate it. It will stimulate the pie economy. Therefore, the price will not rise as sharply as you think it's going to be. You need to remember that there'll be a lot more pie in circulation after the second migration. And those of you who are actually crying to get your pie, your unverified pie, becoming verified and given to you, if you don't lock it up, then it'll be in circulation and the numbers will become more. So think about the statistics that I've been talking about. Study. Okay, study, understand how it works. So the more pie we have in circulation, the less the price. Just remember that. So those of you really fighting to get um your pie so soon after the second migration, you're gonna sell, and when you sell, there will be a lot more pie. Therefore, the price is gonna go down. So don't talk about 150 when we've got a lot more pie to be in circulation. M dot. Ghana to the world. Gibson, are you cool? Andre James say, bro, I'm not getting the notification when you're live. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube is funny as well. Smash the like button. Please smash the like button. It's a lot of phlegms in me, man. I don't know why. Guys, what should I drink to alleviate phlegms? Because there's a lot of phlegms. I don't know what's happening. I need to get rid of it because it's there and it's really irritating. What can I do to alleviate it? Please, if anybody's got any doctors around, please let me know, and we'll see. Any medical practitioners, or general practitioners, let us know. Um, so Pi has no more sellers. Well, good. We should get more buyers then. We should get more buyers. We don't have to follow BTC because we're our own chain, no doubt, no doubt. Um, yeah. Somebody bought 15,000. I saw it yesterday. Somebody bought 15,000 Pi. Somebody bought 20,000 Pi. So people are buying, but then again, 71,000. That's a lot. That's like about $110,000 dollars, 110,000 USD. So that's a lot. There are no phases in open network. Open network is open network. Because I'm hearing something, people saying the real open network. No, that thing doesn't exist. We are in the open network. It's just things will happen one after the other. That's what it is. But we are in the open network. This project is different. That's what it is. Let me see. On a selfish note, I want the price to go down so I can buy more. I want the price to go down so I can buy more. If you understand, you understand. I did it, Ray. Hey, thanks for answering my question. With me being a member, yeah, definitely. If you're a member, your questions will be answered easily. Um, Let me see. Pi is trailing its own path. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Um, Chris from New Hampshire, Wolf of Pi. Oh, Wolf of Pi is not a member. Okay. We've got Glenn saying, we're in Pi, have no problems. Every day I hit the mining button. When Pi wakes up, it's a sleeping giant. Wait and see. If it does not, my Pi is all locked up. Good luck, everyone. The future is ours, no doubt. Raise United, thanks for the membership. I got can Pi make us millionaires? Not yet, not yet. Uh, I've been mining for millionaires. Millionaire is a strong word, and I don't like using it. Everybody wants to be a millionaire, but you have to work for it. There is no such thing as sleeping and becoming a millionaire. You become a millionaire, then you can relax. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying relax as in spend your money. Become a millionaire and do what you have to do. I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't tell you what to do, but do what you have to do to maintain your wealth, or your newfound riches. Gen C from Ireland, and then you've got Demi saying how much pi do validators do? It depends. You can get maximum of 0.25, but you can get minimum of 0.01 depending on how many people validated that particular account. So if many people validated, those many people have to share one pi. So you hoping that only 4 people validated, meaning the AI and then the other three, so you can share 0.25. So it ranges from 0.01 to 0.25, depending on how many people validated that particular person to pass their KYC. Do you know what I mean? So you would hope that the person you validated will not be validated by others, like many people. It has to be just one doing liveness check, one doing identity, and one doing comparing pictures or photographs. And then, of course, the AI will do its job just to ratify the whole thing. No exchange is open in the US yet. There is Pionex. Pionex is in the UK. Okay. Let me see. Ray, you always spot on. Please cheer up. Things will be better soon. Yeah, yeah, I know. I know, Glenn. I know. But it was one of those evenings. I went to work, came back. I'm a bit tired, but I had to do this. This is important as well. So I had to do this, and obviously, I realized I hadn't turned on the public, obviously public part of the show, so therefore only members were watching, and I saw that eventually, yeah, it was my fault. 60 million strong. Think about that, and guys and gals. Let me see. He said you mad? No, I'm not mad at anyone. I'm just mad at myself. I was mad at myself, not anyone. I'm not mad at anyone. So don't worry. Honestly, Ray, I saw your reaction when it was launched. The $2 left you a questioning face. Pi is here to stay. Satoshi Nick that. No, I was expecting a bit more. That's what it was. But then later on, I was calm. Yeah, but it's true. It's true. I was. You are very observant. Some people saw it. They saw that my face was like, oh, nah, this price. But at the same time, it was okay. It was okay. Glenn says 2019, I started mining Pi, and I always looked forward to hitting that button. Pionex says Chris, and okay. Let's see. Yep, yep. The Pi coin is fluctuating. What is happening? No, I think it's fine. I think the price is fine. This is not a real fluctuation. I think the price is fine. Let me see. I think the price is fine. I think it's remained between 150 and 160 on average. If you look at the range, the 24-hour low, we have 1.4291. The 24-hour high, we have 1.6966. So it's sort of remained within that range. So on average, about 1.55, 1.53. But right now it stayed between 1.5 and 1.6 a lot of the times in the past 6 7 hours. So that's okay. So if you've just joined, the first thing I did when I obviously was able to speak to all of you was to talk about the things we've learned or the things we may have learned since the inception of Open Network. And I said Pi is using the non-conformist narrative, of course. And I said Pi is a giant of a coin. And I said exchanges are scrambling to list it. And I said, of course, we learned that Pi triggered, obviously, the launching of Pi's open network triggered a major exchange. You know what that exchange is. And of course, finally, I said there is more and more to come. This is just the beginning. I've elaborated on it. So after the show, you can go back if you were late and watch that. They're hating on Pi. I believe it's the Bitcoin community. Yeah, it is the Bitcoin community. People like Narek, Gevogniak, and those people. They've been found to be scammers. I'm talking about CoinStats. The ones, if you watch my channel back in 2021, October, Narek Gevogniak said it live on Facebook that Pi is a scam, and I called him out back then. Go watch that video. You would see, or if somebody can find that video, that the CoinStats CEO called Pi a scam while I asked him a question on one of his AMAs um, on Facebook back in 2021. And of course, I obviously recorded that. He didn't know I was recording, and obviously, yeah, because it was on Facebook, so I was able to play it back, and that was it. Yep. So that's what he did. Narek Gevogniak. J Dog is here, of course, an investor of the channel. That's his when I say investor, it means he's a member. By his membership, he pays the investor level, which is about 22, 23 pounds a month. So J Dog, how much do you pay per month for membership? Could you put it on the screen on in the chats? Because I need to know the equivalent of how much you pay as an investor of the channel, which is about in pounds sterling, 23 pounds. I don't know how much you pay every month as an investor of this channel or an investor tier member of this channel. Just let us know. J Dog. Let me put him there. Give him some props. J Dog. Yes. And then we've got they won't even report the purpose of circulating. Yeah, aha. I like this. I like this. I like this. Today I was discussing this with somebody. I like this point. I was discussing this with somebody today, and I said the price of Pi would have gone up if the circulating supply is not what they've put there, which is 6 billion, 6 plus billion. It's not that. It's 1.6 billion. That's what it is. Circulating supply. If they can do that, because what they put there is the total supply. The supply after lockup. Sorry, the supply before lockup. The supply after lockup is 1.6 billion, and they haven't done it. So that's a shame. So this is a good one that you've put there. They're trying to sabotage Pi. That's what they're trying to do. They know the price could go up because imagine if it's 1.6 instead of a thing. It will go to 10, 11, 12 Pi, $12 per Pi easily. Easily. But they don't want to do that because, yeah, that's how you sabotage people. Thank you so much, Augustine. Let me see. Why is Pi price still stagnant despite the market cap? I think I would prefer it actually going down. If you don't understand, if you know, you know, because I want to buy more Pi. That's what I want to do. And if it goes down, I'll buy. I don't want to buy at this price because this price it feels like it will go down. So I want to wait. Do you know what I mean? For information, yeah, Maxi works trade within the UK. I know that. I know that. I know that. Sent your channel another £20 on your last live just as you ended it. I saw it. I saw it later on. Thank you so much, Greed. Greed is good. I remember I saw it later on. Do we really think we can buy goods with Pi with this price? No, I'm waiting for the price to go up. But for now, I want it to actually go down. You will not understand why I want it to go down. But if you want me to explain, let me explain. I want the price to go down so I can buy Pi. $1 something is still high for me to buy Pi. You understand? So if it goes down, maybe to just under $1 for a few minutes or a few hours, and then it can shoot back up again. People can begin to buy more Pi, and then while we're buying, the price goes up, right? The only thing I'll tell you is do not really sell because the selling it's not gonna help you. Trust me. Don't sell. But then if the price goes down, it means people are selling. Let them sell, not you and me. We shouldn't sell. Dallas Childers made it finally. Um, Largest trading volume. Yeah, BitGet, you can't swap. So I moved. I don't. I look at BitGet, but I don't do stuff. You can't swap. I think you can't swap from. Um, you can't swap back to Pi, but you can swap from Pi to USDT, which is sad. Pi blockchain is very, very fast, extremely, extremely. It was built over years. That's the thing, guys. Can you help me? I've got a lot of flames in me. What can alleviate flames? I've got a lot of flames in me, and it's really killing me. What can alleviate it? I really have been buying Pi on Maxi whilst it's cheap and been transferring it back into my Pi wallet. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right. So let me see if I can show you something on the Pi blockchain because a lot of people still don't understand what the circulating supply is. Oh, we can't get it here. Oh, we can't get it here. That's a shame. We can't get it on the computer. It has to be on the phone. So let me see. Yeah, guys. So somebody said expectorant from pharmacy. Um, what else? What else can I buy? Uh, um, but this phlegm is in my throat. Like it's in my throat, and that's the problem. I think exchanges do not have pie to give us. They just track the price. We can trade. Always watching from Queen Uni. Drink warm salt water. Okay, I'll look into that. I'll look into that. I'll look into that. Yeah. All right. So now let's talk about the Pi core theme. Obviously, pushing ahead. So this is something that a lot of people obviously do not know Don't drink it. Gargle it. Oh no, yeah, yeah, yeah. You have to gargle it. Yeah, which means I'm allergic to dairy. Then I'm allergic to dairy, so it's the milk. The milk is what's causing all of these. Lactose intolerant. Lactose intolerant. That's the problem. Somebody said you need expectorant effect to clear the throat. So let's see. Little to no dairy products. Yes. Little meat. You're right. No dairy products. They're the ones causing all these problems. They're causing the mucus and everything. You're absolutely right. Um, it's lactose intolerance. That's what's causing this. 100%. Thanks so much for all the ideas, and I'll look into the expectorant effect and do it. Gargling salt water would help exposure. All right, so that's my nurse speaking, or my friend with the medical expertise. So that's good, great stuff. But it's definitely the dairy. The dairy is what's causing all of these. 100%. The dairy. Sometimes I'm really interested in the economy system, and nothing have been said about it since the open network. Yeah, Emmanuel Benedict. Nobody's even lactose intolerance doesn't exist. Oh, somebody's also saying that. All right then. Cool. All right. So let's look at this particular subject. This one, the economy, the pie economy, or the pie economic system, or the pie economic model. This is something that we don't talk about because all we think about is price, 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 price. But they all form part of the economic chain. And so if we don't talk about it, then we leave ourselves open, or we leave ourselves at the mercy of exchanges. And the last thing we need is to be at the mercy of exchanges. Yes, they form part of it, but they're not the main part. We get excited about price, but they're not the main part. The main part is the economic model or the economic system of Pi network. So the economic system is obviously the ecosystem. And I look at our ecosystem and it could use some improvement, of course, but it's still at its infancy. It's baby. It's a baby. So it's gonna grow. And for it to grow, we need to form an impenetrable chain. When I say that, I mean that in a virtual sense. So an impenetrable chain is more or less tantamount to the security circle. And if we have, when we started mining Pi and we were told that, mine Pi and, get security circle and so on and so forth, the security circle was there to shield you, to shield your account from external bad actors in the short term, of course. But long term, we as a community need to form a chain where a virtual chain where these bad actors wouldn't find the opportunity to even try and penetrate. And I believe in the past few days or weeks, most of the Pi community have come together and, on common, I mean, driving to a common goal. And I believe that is helping. It is helping. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, let's build a strong economy, and that's definitely gonna help. And to do that, we have to make sure that well, I'll give you a lot more news in the coming days. I don't want to say much about that because I want to talk about the fact that the Pi Core team is pushing ahead. And when I say they're pushing ahead with the deadline, which is on the 28th. So therefore, just about 4 days from today, they're pushing ahead with it, and they're also pushing ahead with further building of the Pi ecosystem. Do you know what I mean? So that's what they're trying to do. They're building further, and open network was just to keep the community vibrant because our systems were ready for it, and you can see there's been little to no glitches whatsoever. So that's good. And so yeah, we should just be chilling. And for now, just more or less hold your pie or buy more pie, sell a little to create the economic model. And yeah, I wouldn't advise anybody don't sell at all because that's wrong. Economics demands that you sell, but you buy more than you sell. Therefore, you create a higher demand. Do you know what I mean? So if you buy more than you sell, you create a higher demand. The price goes up. Therefore, if you're buying something on the ecosystem, it's much, much cheaper to use your pie. Do you know what I mean? So that's what you want to do. You don't want to be using your pie like, at an exchange rate of $1.5. No. Then how much pie do you have really? So you want it to be at an exchange rate of maybe $20, $30, $50. When it's that, which is potential, it can get there. I know that because it started with $2. So yeah, so it could get there. And once it gets there, we will be able to, use our pie properly. You have one pie, you can buy something great. Do you know what I mean? Rather than having one pie to buy sweets. That's not what we want. I didn't mind one pie to buy sweets, the equivalent. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's what it is. Let's see. Hello, Mr. Ray. I bought more than 200 pie today, so I'm very happy. I want to advise everyone to buy. Yeah, I can see people are buying pie, so that's a great thing. I have a lot of pie. I don't sell. Wait, 2027. UK Pioneers, no listing yet. Um, Max C. Go to Max C. Go to Max C. UK. This is what works. Okay, this one. Max C exchange. That's what works. Okay, Max C exchange. That's what works. What's the status of our 100 apps? Yeah, some of them are mainnet ready. So we'll see when all of them are mainnet ready. Yeah, the economic model will be in place. Yeah. So Anthony Chen and Emmanuel Benedict asked that question almost simultaneously. So you're thinking alike. That is great. Um, that will run the whole damn planet. Nobody seems to get it. Decentralized globally, with a DAO, which is completely governed and monitored by the people. Absolutely. How many pie will be burned, Mister? I don't know, but a lot of pie. But I don't know exactly how many or much. 85% of voters in. Yeah, I know that one. However, no official announcement. It's coming. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. What about unverified pie? I'll talk about that in my Thursday or Friday show. Right now, I think I need to go. I'm kind of tired, so I need to go, people. Take care of yourselves, yeah? We will talk again. Name is Ray, channel's Race United, word is peace, and I love you all. Race United.